Here we are, welcome back to the channel, and we're looking at a Daily Race B track guide at Dragon Tail Seaside. Definitely a Marmite track, this one. You'll love it or you hate it. And of course we've got the world famous Death Chicane coming up, so we'll give you a bit of a guide to see how we can improve your lap time. It's only a short race, 4 laps, so qualifying is very important. So we come to the first braking point before the curb starts on the right hand side. Come down to the gears and really mount this curve to hook you around, and these curves are quite strange on this track. Some of them you can use to gain an advantage, others just stay away from. We're straight into 4th gear. This Mazda really has a tendency to understeer, so really careful in the lower gears. But this corner here, I'll slow it down for you. You've got to get 2 wheels either side of that curve, go straight over the middle. That is a lethal curve. Hit that wrong and you will be straight into the barrier. So as soon as the car straightens up, come down again to 2nd gear, but straight back into 3rd. Do not accelerate in 2nd gear in this Mazda, you'll just understeer like crazy. Unfortunately the Mazda not the easiest or nicest car to drive, but it's the OP car at this track. So as the barrier ends on the right hand side, come down to 4th gear, just trail brake it in, back into 5th. You can stay in 4th there, whatever suits you, but again use this curve to your advantage. You have to get the inside of that curve just to hook the car around. Then again on the left hand side, if you don't hook that curb, you'll understeer again into the barrier. So you've got to carry as much speed as you can into this braking zone downhill. As the curb starts on the left hand side, hard on the brakes into this tight right hander. We come down to 2nd gear. Again, we're not accelerating in 2nd, straight back into 3rd. But don't plant the throttle because you will understeer as well in 3rd gear. But kind of play with it a little bit until you find that grip. Now this now Death Chicane, make or break. So I'll slow it down for you here and just show you the kind of line we take. Not the optimal line, but come off the throttle, we're not hitting the brake, and as close to the barriers as possible as we can to carry as much speed. And you can gain so much time in that corner, really can. But again, I guarantee you that 99.9% of the drivers who played this game have crashed into that Death Chicane, hence the name. So as the curb starts on the left hand side, we come down to 2nd gear, kind of trail brake it in, back into 3rd again. So tendency on this track, down to 2nd, straight back into 3rd to accelerate, and then hold it flat till the finish. So quite a long track in GR4 cars, and we come across the line for a 45.199. Very pleased with that time actually, and just got us easily into the top 100 in the world. I think we got into 54th place. The fastest time being 44.3, so still a lot of time to gain. But we'll look at the lap in normal play. It always looks different when you slow things down. So we'll have a look in normal play. So before the curb starts on the right hand side, remember to mount this curve on the left. I played around with 4th and 3rd gear in this one. 4th seemed better on this lap, but on the race I was using 3rd gear, so either or to be honest. But this corner really sketchy. Make sure you get, as soon as the car straightens up, into 2nd gear, really hug this apex on the right hand side, and that really brings the car around to accelerate in 3rd gear. So decent first sector. And this one here, don't try and get too fast into the left hander. You kind of need to stay as much left as you can to open up this right hander. Tendency, it's quite an open corner, that one, to go in too fast, and then you can ruin your whole run through those 3 corners. So very careful with that one. Straightforward braking zone downhill. As the curb starts on the left hand side, straight down to 2nd gear, into 3rd, plant the throttle, and then to the famous chicane. You can see normal play. I mean, we got decent speed into this chicane, but you can see we didn't really get the optimum line. We could have gone a bit wider there, which means we had to come off the throttle a little bit too early. Could have carried a bit more speed, so definitely another 10th or so I think in there. Maybe get a 44.9 with a perfect lap. And before the curb starts on the left, into 2nd gear, going to trail brake it in, bring that car in and accelerate into 3rd gear. Let me know if this helps. Like I said, it's only a short race, this one, Daily Race B. It's 4 laps and it can be carnage, so the higher up the grid, the easier to kind of escape the carnage. But let me know if it helps. Give a like, subscribe and support the channel. And as per usual, we'll leave you with the replay. And we'll see you guys next time. happy racing. Laters.